One of my passions is helping people get their stories into the world. And I can get excited about any form of getting stories into the world, but just by nature of needing to focus, I focus mostly on writers getting their written word into the world. And so I offer a whole bunch of publishing services for people who just don't know the process and are overwhelmed by it and don't know who to trust. They can hand their project to me and I'll do all the publishing for them, get it out into the world that way. I have an expertise in storytelling and therapy. I geek out on the brain. That's actually my education. So I bring my knowledge of psychology and the brain alongside story, and I help people get their best work written so that it can be published and put out into the world, or however they want to put it out there. And then even from the beginning, I'll help people with story ideas and really discerning who is my next audience, or the next way that I'm supposed to put it in the world, or the next story I'm supposed to tell. So I just feel called to help people help remove every obstacle that might be between a person and their voice and their message getting to the people who need it in the world, wherever that happens along the process. And I've done it myself 19 times. I have 19 published books. I spent a lot of time in the publishing industry, and now I can help people who come to it just like, I don't know, I have a message to tell, to put it out there. So that's the gist of what I do, among other little things I dabble in. But I was working with a company at the time, self-publishing school, and we had a big conference, and Taylor came and spoke at the conference and offered that everyone, well, he shared his own story, which is so incredible, and then offered that he could help people kind of like I do, like, hey, I've done this thing, let me help you. And it had actually never crossed my mind to be part of it, but I think listening to his story and hearing his offer, there was a little bit of a thing in me like, why not just see? Why not see if this is a place where I could expand the things I care about beyond just the written page? All through the process were these little validating moments. I mean, even beyond giving a talk, then it's like people viewing it. Then they're like, okay, I gave it, now will people watch it? And so I think there's something there that's been so powerful for me to experience, especially, like I said, coming from the origins I did and the smallness that I felt. There's such a humility to make it through the process and say, wow, I do have it in me. And I didn't know that I did until I did it. And now it seems so easy. Now I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I've done two, right? So now I'm like, oh yeah, I could do a third or fourth. I'm not trying to do that many. I should be clear. Like, I had two different stages and the work was so different between them. But it's serious business, and it took a lot of time and energy and emotional capacity. So all that to say, I know I can do it. And that feels incredible. And I'm so thankful for Thought Leader and Taylor and his work, and our work mirrors each other, and that we're both really helping people get their messages into the world. And there are so many important ways of doing that. A stage reaches a totally different audience than a book, than an audiobook, than a puppet show, right? Or a theater performance. So I love linking arms, I'll use that again, with other partners in the mission to help people get their stories out. So thanks for what you do.